Welcome back, traders. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful Christmas, happy holidays, and you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully spent some time with family and friends. Let me get some music on here for you guys. All right. Let's get a mic check, sound check, make sure everybody can hear me. We got Wes, we got MW, we got a Rash, of course, dump it, pump it, you know. We got IJ Money, what's up, man? We got Crypto Soldier, what's up, dude? Happy holidays to all. I don't think people know that I'm live right now. Awesome. All right. So let's take a look at the normal here, right? So Bitcoin price action here over the weekend, actually not so bad. We are putting in what looks to be right now is a weekly bullish engulfing candle from the past 2 weeks here. So that's something bright to look at. We're going to go to the 4-hour chart here and kind of take a look at what's happening. We are currently right below the 400, 200-day moving average. Okay, we are getting a bit of rejection here right this very moment. I would like to see us get back above this level. As soon as we do that, we're gonna easily be able to get back above that 53K area. And I do think that that is where we are headed, and that is kind of a pivotal area. Okay, if we can get back above 53K, this confluent area right here, we can clearly see we have resistance here around 53.4, and a couple times we've used this area as a support, but is now going to act as a resistance. And I do believe that we are going to come up to touch this and test this, and that's going to be, in my opinion, the area where we're going to see if we resume this bull market or we do not. Okay. And I will say, from a technical perspective, on the weekly time scale here, we haven't broke below 43,000. I think that this level right here is pretty crucial. If we start breaking below 43K, yeah, we're definitely going to be heading into bear market territories. This would take out this low down here, which we haven't done so far. Okay, guys, we have not done that so far. We're actually making a bullish engulfing candle right now on the week. Okay, this is going to close in about 2.5 minutes. So that's the positive side for what I'm seeing here on the chart. We're going to go look at tether dominance because that's important to look at as well. Tether dominance did break out of this falling wedge structure. Obviously not good. That's why we saw Bitcoin top out and take a dump, right? However, we are seeing Tether pull back here right at the 236 extension, right? We actually were not able to make higher candle closures than these closures here back in September. All right, and we are getting a weekly stochastic cross back down, right? So that is some promising stuff right there. Last time we got a cross back down was in July during the July bottom, okay? Now, like I said in the Tether update here this morning, we were looking for candle closures outside of the rising wedge here. I believe I had this drawn a little bit differently. That's all right. It's pretty close, right? It's right on the cusp here of a breakdown and or holding as support. That's why I'm saying to be cautious in long trades if you're in them until we get a clear break. All right. If we don't get a clear break, we're going to see Tether go back up, right? And then we're going to see Bitcoin drop. So that's why you need to be really cautious and careful in long positions here. If anything, I would just wait until Tether actually has some sort of reaction before taking an actionable trade. All right. Well, that's what's going on here right now on the Tether chart. Obviously, there's some altcoins that have been way outperforming Bitcoin. And that brings me to the Bitcoin dominance chart, because this is something very interesting happening on this chart. Now, this is all given Bitcoin decides to go back up and we remain in an uptrend and all that fun stuff. Who keeps asking about this vask.tech? My chat lagged, sorry. Let's see. Okay. Maybe my chat is lagging right now. I don't know. Anyways, so here's Bitcoin dominance, and here's the hopium for, you know, altcoin season. All right, if we do really see an altcoin season and Bitcoin reclaims, you know, 53K and gets back above it, and this isn't just one big fake out, right? So given all of that, we are here down at the bottom level, down at the major support level here on Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance here, why is this chart so laggy? Anyways, you could clearly see here on the weekly that we're in weekly, we're below zero here on the MACD. We're about to get a bearish cross down here on the weekly time scale for Bitcoin dominance, and this obviously is a bearish divergence here forming. So this could, if we do break these lows and we start breaking these bottoms, this is going to send some altcoins to really outperform Bitcoin here in the short term. Man, my computer is lagging. I thought I fixed this lag problem by upgrading my RAM, and it didn't really do anything. Anyways, so Bitcoin dominance, if we break the bottom, we're going to see altcoins fly. That is my update here on Bitcoin dominance. And that is looking pretty good for altcoins. I will say that is looking pretty good for altcoins. All right. Now, there is one chart I want to go through with you guys that I found here the other day. I thought it was very interesting. Okay, I've been looking at the U.S. 10-year, the U.S. government 10-year yield rates for bonds. Okay, now you're probably thinking, why are we going to even look at this? Well, it has a lot of correlation to what's happening with the Bitcoin chart, surprisingly. And I'm going to go through that with you guys right here, right now. I think it's pretty important that we take a look at this. Okay. Now I have marked off on the chart here some tops, okay, that were put in here over the last year. And this is on a weekly time scale. So what's interesting here is the fact that back here in March or April, okay, you can see this kind of topped out. Right now, if we go look at the Bitcoin, now it's not going to be exact or perfect, but I think it's pretty clear indication of what's happening, right? So we were just talking about March and April, right? What happened here in March and April in Bitcoin? We topped out, right? Like perfectly topped out. Like literally to the T. April 26th, I think was this top, right? Right here. And then we got the dump in May, right? So the dump in May, we had already topped out right here. This was technically a lower high on the U.S. government 10-year yield rates. Okay, but this to me is very interesting. We also got the same reversal down here in July, August for Bitcoin, right? You see how we bottomed here in the end of July. Well, we already know what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin bottomed at the end of July. Crazy. How about this top up here? October 25th. October 25th. This is basically the all-time highs, or right near the all-time highs for Bitcoin before we got this pullback, all right? Or this correction, or whatever you want to call it. And then we got a confirmation on November 22nd, that week. November 22nd. That is the week before we got the major crash in the Bitcoin price. Okay, guys, I think this is something serious to look at, especially going into the long term here. And right now, the weekly on the 10-year is looking pretty strong. We closed almost a bullish engulfing candle. We are holding these lows here. We're going to see how this opens, right, this week. But if this actually ends up breaking out of this pennant, well, you guys already know what could happen with the Bitcoin price, right? The Bitcoin price could also follow it, right? It's been following it pretty much to the T. Right down here, This was the coronavirus low. What happened to Bitcoin after that was we went straight up, right? This whole bottom structure down here. Right here. So very, very interesting correlation. And I'm going to be actually really following this just for my reference, because sometimes, you know, watching Tether or watching DXY can be a little bit confusing, I think. So not confusing, but sometimes it's hard to get a good feel with what the exact market direction is going to be. Obviously, that then brings us back into SAR, right? And the indicators we use here at STP. And currently, right now, SAR is short on the hourly. We haven't gotten a signal since 9 a.m. All right, so no real change here. Obviously, we are trying to see some. Bitcoin is trying to poke its head above the 200-day on the 4-hour. So the 4-hour probably still long, right? There it is. The 4-hour is still long. The hourly has not flipped, but I believe the 4-hour here on ETH is so the 4-hour trends are still intact. That's what I'm trying to say. The hourly trends are not. And so we just need to kind of pay attention to that. We are putting out some new signals here. You guys are going to be able to see these here soon. The hourly at 7 p.m. is long here on Bitcoin right now. This was at 7 p.m. So 5 minutes ago, we were printing longs here at 50,865.9. And then total 2, we are long on all charts. Alts are long, boys and girls. So we just flipped long on the daily for alts. All right. So that is the SAR update there. We got the Bitcoin dominance covered. We got the Bitcoin price covered. We covered USDT dominance. We're going to look at the DXY here for a minute. Kind of looks similar to rising wedge stuff here happening on the Tether chart, but we didn't really get any sort of follow through with that just yet. We are waiting to see if we can break below this major trend line here before we really see downside here on the DXY. All right, I want to show you guys the Nupal chart, the fear and greed. Right, the fear and greed is still sitting in fear levels. Obviously, we are climbing back up here a bit as the Bitcoin price does climb back up. Right, so definitely keep paying attention to this. I think this is also another good indicator to pay attention to. We're gonna look at the Nupal chart. Nupal chart, we did find some sort of bottom down here. We started to make a reversal here, just like we did back here during this September-October correction, and then of course the July bottom that we made. So no real change to that, okay? And then I wanted to cover. I am running some SAR bots right now on some spot, okay? I am having some nice success with it, guys. I'm a complete novice when it comes to running bots. As you guys know, I'm mostly manual charting and TA here, but I wanted to give you guys. I wanted to show you guys some of my results. I am running about a $20,000 balance, and over the course of, I think it's like 4 or 5 days now, I've made almost 400. I basically made the subscription cost in 4 days. Okay, so you guys can see this. All right, some nice profits being made here on spot, FTM and DOT. I'm just running a lot of the L2s. ETH, SHIB, Matic, DOT, Link, FTM, Solana, AVAX, Sand, Engine Coin. It's really all about pair selection, right? So it's all about the pair selection. Make sure you guys find some nice patterns to trade, or if you guys see some nice patterns that are forming, that's when you want to set up the bots, right? And we did just get all 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily long signals on the altcoins, guys. So I do think we are entering altcoin season. As I just mentioned, Bitcoin dominance is at the bottom of that structure. If it does break down, we are going to see lots of these altcoins really rally. All right. All right, so we got a new weekly candle, and we did get a weekly bullish engulfing candle. We didn't close below or above the 4 hour 200, but that's okay. We're going to make another attempt at it. All right. All right, so by the way, we are giving away 2 hoodies here tonight on stream. Make sure you guys check out the pinned comment to participate in the giveaway. if you guys are using any of the STP products, obviously, please go to the website, choose the product that you would like to leave a testimonial for, and we will choose a random winner at the end of the stream tonight. So make sure you guys do that if you guys would like to participate. If not, well, we understand. But we do encourage that. Obviously, that does help us grow as a community and let other people know what we do here at STP. So we do appreciate that. And obviously, we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. All right. So we got a couple requests here. We have KSM, NEAR, and KDA. We can take a look at those. And that's what we'll look at for right now. Okay, sounds good. Kusama. I haven't looked at this chart in a while. Let's go to the daily. So Kusama actually closing above the 200-day moving average. Very strong here for Kusama. Looks very nice. You can see the long-term trend here as well. Right, and this median trend line here acting as resistance. So I do suspect that we go back up to test this at some point. So Kusama at a major trend line here for a potential reversal in some sort of falling structure here as well. Can see that. And the 3-day chart looking poised for a move back up. Right, we are looking at this negative momentum sort of weaning off. And we are sitting right around close to bullish territory here on the 3-day time scale. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. We're looking at short-term targets back up to about 485 if we get continuation and we get Bitcoin moving up, right? Excellent. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. NEAR protocol. Yep, that thing's been on the move, man. That one's definitely been on the move. It did get right up to the top here of this fib extension, and it looks like it might pull back here. That wouldn't shock me at all. We got a nice pump up here towards the top of this channel, so I'd be cautious trying to buy an asset up here. We did get like a 3-day TTM squeeze that triggered long, so maybe we get a pullback down to like 14 or some bit of a pullback here before we go up to the next Fibonacci level. So maybe look out for that. KDA. Let's take a look at KDA. Actually, I've never heard of this one. Oh, Kadena. Actually, I have heard of this one. Interesting. Yeah. So Kadena, not really too much to chart here. Making a bottom, trying to rally out here. Got a nice bullish engulfing 3-day candle that came in. Yeah, I mean, got a reversal red, the 236 fib extension. Not really too much to chart here, man. This is looking like it wants to just go back up to test this 2416 area. Obviously in a nice uptrend here, right? Higher highs and higher lows continuing to take form. Just be careful because you are, I mean, you're not overbought on the daily, so you definitely have room to still run. 4 hours a bit overbought, so you could maybe see some bit of a retest of this breakout. Right, could come back down to test that. That is something that we could see. And yeah, we definitely got a channel break. It's pretty clear we got a channel break there, and you're probably going to go back up to test the top. All right, KDA. Mana, yeah, let's take a look at Mana. Sure. So also a nice rounding structure down here. Okay, let's go to the daily chart. Kind of take a real look at what's happening here on Mana. Obviously beautiful uptrend, right? Getting a nice pivot rounding action down here. But this to me just looks like a nice rectangle range that you're in. right? You got this bottom here, you know, sort of making this rounding action. Volume receding, right? So you could be looking at another move back up to the top of the range. If we do head up higher, right, it's a move up to about 510 to test the all-time highs. That's about it. I mean, you're sitting, you know, 56 on the RSI, lots of room to run. Just pay attention to your stochastics. They are a bit extended already. So we could kind of chop around here, maybe go sideways before maybe going higher, depending on what Bitcoin's doing, right? But yeah, you're just in this rectangle range. You are trying to get above the. You did actually technically close above the 4-hour 200 day moving average. So that's something very positive for this asset. Okay. Let's see. EGLD. Everyone wants Shiba. Can look at Rune. Node is Santa. Nice. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. Really appreciate you guys coming out. 21 people on the stream. Thank you guys so much. Saw it. Yeah. Moon Girl it. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? I missed Shiba. We can take a look at Shiba. Actually, that was an STP call out. And it was in a nice little wedge pattern right here. We got a breakout. And we are sitting above the 4-hour 200 day moving average. Right, so definitely outperforming Bitcoin in terms of that. And we're just sitting right at this 3,800 area, right at this fib extension. Once we do get a closure above it, I do believe we are going to go back up to roughly 4,900 area. Okay. Excellent. So that looks pretty good for SHIB. EGLD and XRP and Polygon, sure. So we're going to look at EGLD, or XRP first rather, sorry. All right. So, yeah, we didn't break down out of this descending triangle because Bitcoin broke up, and that's fine. We got to move back up to this trend line here, which we rejected, okay? And now we're trying to make higher lows and trying to get back into this structure that we did break down out of. So that's interesting to look at. And we're going to go to like a 3-day chart to kind of get an idea of what's really happening on this. Maybe the weekly gives us... yeah, the weekly looks pretty good. So we got a weekly stochastic cross up. We haven't seen a cross up like that since July, right? And in July, when we did get this cross up, we went from 56 cents to $1.40, right? So almost a 3x, right? So that means if we do get this cross up on XRP, we're looking at almost a 280 or 270 target for XRP. Okay. Track on Bittrex, EGLD, and Rune. Track on Bittrex. So Origin Trail. Okay, yeah, I've heard of this project. All right, yeah, I mean, nothing really looks bad here. We're making higher highs and higher lows on this asset. And I am going to actually fib it from the July highs just to get an idea. So we did go up to the 1272 fib extension roughly and pull back there. Perfect, right? We literally touched it and pulled back to back test this area. Nothing really looking bearish on this chart, in my opinion, okay, in terms of what it's doing. It hit a fib extension, it pulled right back to where it broke out from, and is now basing out here. This looks really nice. To be honest, it looks really nice. We can probably draw some sort of trend channel here, right? There you go. You can see the uptrend for that asset. We can check cake, and I do think it's good for a swing trade, yes. See, so Matic, EGLD. Matic is untouchable, man. This asset didn't even pull back. It just ripped right out of the pattern, back tested it, and rallied. Okay, so Matic. Bullish engulfing candle, all-time highs. We could see Matic pull back now, right? We could see it pull back to 250s. Why not? Right? Come back down to back test these areas here before getting to the major fib extensions. Right? That really wouldn't be a shock. And we already entering overbought territory here on the weekly 74. So just be careful when trading some of these assets at all-time highs like this, okay? Cool. So that's Matic. EGLD. So EGLD is still holding in this upsloping trend channel, right? We're actually getting. I knew I had this line here, but this was a trend channel also, or part of a trend line also that we broke, right? And this candle here signaling a reversal, which we did get. We did get a reversal here, but we are holding in the long-term trend channel, right? Even though we didn't get a touch here, we got a reversal, another reversal, and are we going to get maybe another reversal here? It's pretty close. We're going to see what happens here. It looks like it's trying to round out. Yeah, so see how this goes. If this trend channel continues to get respect, all right, for EGLD. Short-term target, if we get a move back up, is roughly 283. This resistance here on the daily. And that's really all I got, man. And if we start breaking these previous areas, we could test back up to 500 bucks if we get a nice run, right? Yeah, we covered XRP already. Yep, Uniswap is migrating to Polygon because of cheaper fees. MTV, never heard of it. I'll take a look at it. So currently you're below the 200-day moving average, okay, which isn't good. We want to see this pop back above that area for sure. All right. But at minimum, even if we end up staying in this downtrend, we should probably test 1.4 cent area before, you know, making a lower high and then coming back down. So, but this asset technically isn't an uptrend, right? It made higher highs on price up here. It's been making higher highs and higher lows, even though this low right here is technically a higher low than this low. Okay. And do we have some sort of harmonic here, maybe? Looks like we got a little bit of an M shape. Yep, that looks interesting. We could see this trade back up to the top if we do get a nice rally, a nice price action for this asset. I know nothing about it. Do your own research, but the volume is kind of low. Just be careful trading, you know, kind of illiquid, low volume assets like this. And then we'll look at Rune. Yep. So Rune's still holding in the structure, right? This pennant up here. We are technically below the daily 200-day moving average, so a pop back above that would be pretty promising. That would be good to see. Also, that does kind of align with the price flow here, right? You can see a break back above that would put this back in a daily uptrend. Okay. So the 3-day chart, I look at 3-day charts to kind of understand what's happening here on the longer term. over the course of the next couple days, maybe the next week. We did make a higher low on the RSI than this low back here from this bottom. So technically we have some RSI bullish divergence, right? So that's good to see. That is implying price action back to the upside, given Bitcoin doesn't shit itself, right? And so this pennant could resolve itself back to the upside here over the course of the next couple of days. We will have to pay attention to these areas here around 980, right? 3-day chart, daily chart. We're looking at around this 850 area. Okay. Start making candle closures back above the 200-day moving average. All should be well. Look, every single time we use the 200 as support, we got a nice rally. Cool. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything here? Let's take a look at ETH. I don't think we covered Ethereum, right? All right, so ETH really didn't get much of a break out of this wedge, even though we did get a little bit of a move up, right? We are looking to reclaim the daily here on ETH around 4130. All right, that's the area we're looking at here on the daily. The 4 hour is probably still below the 200-day. It is, which is probably confluent with the daily, which is right around 4130, 4135. We're covering ETH right now, so this is the area we're looking for on ETH to reclaim that daily, which is right around 4130 to 4140 area. All right, for Ethereum. Okay. Still holding this nice uptrend though. Still holding it. We never broke this trend line. Never broke it. Interesting. We can cover VeChain and XLM. Sure. Let's take a look at them. I'm going to leave the percentage gain there because that's still a possible viable thing to have happen. But we can probably draw this a little bit differently than we did have it drawn. So yeah, one could construe this as a major pennant. And for us to really reclaim, major upside here, we want to get back above that 11.8 cent area here on the 3-day. The daily chart, we're looking kind of where we're at. The 200-day moving average is right around 10.88 cents. I'd like to see this asset get back above that to remain back into an uptrend. Yeah, USDT dominance we covered, man. We want to see Tether break this rising wedge. If we get a break below it, man, we're going to see prices go up. Obviously, that is what we're waiting for. Okay, and then XLM. Yeah, we guys should cover some XLM for you guys. So XLM really not doing too much, just kind of sitting in this range, right? Hasn't done anything here, really, since May, since the May correction. We haven't really seen too much out of XLM. which does lead me to believe we might see a major move out of XLM here. Looks like maybe a potential harmonic double bottom structure here on the weekly. So let's take a look at that. That looks interesting. We did get a weekly bullish engulfing candle. And I am looking at something like this type of structure here on XLM, like the shark, okay? And this could resolve itself back up to about 40 cents if we do get a move back up. The weekly is getting stochastic cross up, right? We haven't seen a weekly stochastic cross up here since the July bottom, right? The July bottom was a low of 19.5 and kind of topped out around whatever this high is here, 40 cents. So basically a double up in price. Excellent. All right, so that's XLM. Yeah, 45 on the RSI on the weekly. This is right along the lines of our longer term swing trade rules. We are below the weekly 21. We are in some sort of downsloping consolidation structure. In an overall uptrend since the start of this rally here in March, right? Let's just get rid of some of this stuff here. I want to replot this asset. But to me, this does look like, it really does look like a cup and handle. I mean, doesn't this look like, this looks like a cup, and this looks like the double bottom handle, right? Do you guys see that? You guys see that? Right? This handle right here. And the handle is about a 200% move. Yeah, we can look at IMX. Yep, we'll take a look at it. Anyways, that's XLM. Looks pretty good. Let's look at IMX. Not really too much data on this chart. I know it's a newer project. Anyone have the, I think, is it on the Coinbase chart maybe? No. Is it on Poloniex? Oh. Wobi? Okay, Wobi. There it is. We're going to use the line chart. All right, we're just sitting in the middle of these two ranges right now. And we bounce right off the 236 pip extensions. All right, so that's confirming this bottom for now. Okay. And we can see that we're really, really getting close to maybe a channel break here on IMX on the daily. All right, you want to buy the breakout on this asset, right? You want, if you're trading a channel down, you want to buy the break. So when you get a break in a back test, that's when you want to maybe take up a swing position, okay? Not financial advice, by the way. Do your own research on these things. If you guys are interested in any of the STP products, make sure you guys join the STP Discord, right? That is in the link in description. Make sure you guys check it out. Join it up. Yep, so my short-term target here for Bitcoin is roughly that $53,000 area. As we discussed before, the 4-hour, we need to get back above the 200-day moving average, which is right around where we're at. And once we get some closures above here, we're going to see the price most likely go higher, right? Because we are showing a 3-day hidden bullish divergence, and we are getting a potential weekly cross up here. We did get the weekly cross here on Bitcoin. Okay, we got the weekly cross up. So we are going to probably see over the course of the next month, maybe 2 months. I mean, typically what we see after we get a weekly cross up is a move up, but hey, you know, maybe this time is different. But yeah, so short term we're looking at roughly 52 to 53K. and we're going to see how that fares from there. Okay. If we end up rejecting $53,000 levels, well, we're going to probably come back down to the bottom of the trend line, right? If we get a solid rejection there, we will see how this plays out. But for now, short-term target to the upside is 53,000. Short-term target to the downside would be roughly 47.6, the daily 200. Okay, if we somehow get a hard rejection up here with no volume and things are not looking good if that happens, right? We are showing the 3-day hidden bullish divergence here. There is that. It is definitely taking form. It is implying price action to the upside, and we're going to see if that actually holds true. All right. So we did get a testimonial here, so we do appreciate that. We will be announcing the winners here at the end of the stream. So if you guys want to participate, make sure you guys pick a product to write a testimonial about, and do so to participate in the merch giveaway here tonight. How you doing, DeBeck? Had a great Christmas. Yes, I did. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hopefully you did as well. Any other charts you guys want to look at here tonight? Well, I know, is the S&P open tomorrow? That is a good question. Futures market is open. We never actually got this breakdown, so that's really good news for the S&P. So S&P futures are up 0.17%. We are a little bit delayed on that, but yeah, looks good. Looks good. K-Web. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Oh, wow. So this was a major head and shoulders structure that broke, right? This neckline. Right, and the measured move from the neck to the head was 61%. And did you get a 61% move down? Yeah, you exceeded it. So you're at levels probably of value for this asset. I have no idea what this asset does or is, but this does look like something that could be maybe at an area of value, right? I would say it's probably not in a channel. And it looks like a major ascending broadening formation. And no real edge just yet on the weekly chart. Yeah, you're sitting pretty oversold, right? 34, not oversold, but in bearish territory here. You are about to maybe get a weekly cross up. All right, the 3-day, the daily. The daily is looking okay. Let's see. So let's check a look at some fibs here. So for this asset, we've almost done a 78.6% retrace. That might be the area you want to maybe start looking at. 786s and 886s are obviously harmonic type structures and areas where you could see reversals at. So we could maybe come back down to 35 and potentially $30 on this asset before you really start to see maybe price reverse, okay? Yep, and so that's what we're looking at for this one. Let's see. Okay. And what else did you guys want to look at? You guys want to look at HNT, MOVR, MOVR, HNT and MOVR. Man, what the hell is this, man? Yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot of chart data on this one, man, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you that there's not really much I can tell you about this asset aside from maybe you broke a supply line here and you're just consolidating before maybe a major move, but not very clear because there's not a lot of chart data, man. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Looks pretty liquid, too. I wouldn't want to trade that, but have fun. HNT. This one's done pretty well from what I recall. And yeah, the 4-hour did reclaim the 200-day moving average. So this is looks like it's definitely going back into an uptrend. All right. The daily never lost the 200-day. Just kind of made a retrace back to it. And yeah, went to the 1272, pulled right back and got a nice rally there. Pivoted nicely. And the daily is... the daily's losing a bit of positive momentum here, but that could just be some consolidation up here before maybe a test back up to the top side of the range. But just watch for these swing failure patterns, okay? Because this technically right now is a swing failure. And let's see the 3-day chart. 3-day chart still got crossed up, which is good. We are seeing the negative momentum wean off here on the 3-day. So that is implying maybe a move up on the 3-day, but we didn't get the cross just yet. So just be patient with that. Have we done FTM? No, I haven't. Luna, you can take a look at Luna. Luna is in the moon. Yeah. Yup, Luna is definitely in the moon. Yeah, we can take a look at Alice and 1 as well. Yep. So Luna coming right up to the 1272 major fib extension up here. I do suspect a pullback up here, man. I mean, this thing has just been going parabolic for a while without any real sort of pullback at all. Even during this, I mean, the last major pullback it had was in May. It didn't do anything during this Bitcoin dump at all. Just ripped right through it. Although we don't have any real drives of bearish divergence on the 3-day, like all-time highs on positive momentum. Got some crazy separation here on the 3-day chart. Yes, you are sitting overbought 78. Okay. All right, so Alice and 1, we'll take a look at those. Yeah, I mean, we kind of have the levels here pretty mapped out. We are still holding in this structure. Holding above the daily 200 day is pretty important, right? We could see this move right back up to the top, which is 2150, if altcoins continue their pushes up. We are in a daily squeeze on the TTM, so if we do trigger this long, this would be really nice. We could see this move right back up to, like I said, about 21 bucks. Man. Do I know why? Yes, it's because folks are flighting into UST, which is Luna's stablecoin. And when people buy UST, it actually burns the token supply of Luna, sending the price of Luna a lot higher. Yeah, we'll look at Cake. Sorry about that, man. So yeah, Cake kind of in this descending triangle here, but is getting a nice hold off these lows. Okay, and the 3-day chart on the RSI looks okay. Weekly did get a stochastic cross up, right? So we could get a move back up here for Cake. All right. Still holding this structure. Clearly there's no mods in here. Or if there are, they don't care. Let's see. So Filecoin, we'll take a look at. What was the other one? Harmony 1. Take a look at Harmony 1. Alright, so Harmony 1 breaking out of the channel. Broke the channel. Beautiful. So we could see a move back up to about 34.6 cents for Harmony. And ultimately testing the 1272 fib extension again, if we can muster up the courage to get back up there. Because Bitcoin is getting a bit of rejection right now, right? The Bitcoin dominance is down, so it looks like altcoins are still outperforming Bitcoin. Excellent. We covered Harmony 1. Let's cover Filecoin. I feel like I had this charted somewhere else. Yeah. Well, Filecoin broke the pattern and is making new lows. Not the most good-looking asset I've seen. But this could be maybe bottoming, right? We're getting a weekly cross-up down here on the stochastic, which is what you're looking for a potential reversal. You're sitting at 39 on the RSI, so obviously in potential value areas for a swing. Could see a swing here. Could see a swing. So I would say that this is more so a downsloping channel than anything else. And we probably don't want to be trading this until it does break the channel. Right? Yeah, so that's really it for Filecoin here. We probably don't want to trade this until it breaks the channel up. Okay. All right, let's check on the Starbot here and see if we took any other trades while we've been sitting here. Let's see. We made $2 so far on today's open. Excellent. Can't complain about that. And looks like we're in a bunch of little trades here right now, guys. So that's perfect. We're in Link. Looks like we're in ETH. Link, ETH, AVAX, and Sand. All right. All right, it's time to check to see if we have anybody that participated in the testimonial section. Okay, looks like we did. We have, we actually only got 2 people, so these 2 gentlemen or women, or I think they're men or women, maybe 2 gentlemen, I'm not sure. they both will win an STP hoodie. So congratulations to those folks. I will be sending you guys emails. We are going to read the testimonials here live on stream. All right, so gentleman FMAB NQ3 writes under the SAR. He writes, there are only 5 stars available. Wish there were more than that. What a fantastic company. I've been using SAR on futures, grid bots, and VWAP on 3 comments for 5 days and have already made $500. In other words, I have already covered SAR fee in under 5 days. I can't recommend this service, and our community is strong enough. Cheers. Thank you so much for that testimonial. That is greatly appreciated. We do appreciate that, man. Open FTM bot. Yeah, I probably should. The other one was by Michael Nicole. He wrote, this is the best alert service you'll find, from the spot on falling node wedges to the options and crypto calls with real-time support teams and daily TA within the group. Thank you so much for these wonderful testimonials, and we will be sending you guys an email here shortly to get your size of hoodie. All right. Thank you guys so much for participating in the giveaway. And if you guys could, if you're on Discord, I don't know who you guys are. If you guys could message me also, that would be also really great. So thank you guys again for participating. And thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. And hopefully everyone has a happy holiday. And we'll catch you guys hopefully sometime this week. Maybe we'll catch, maybe we'll do a Discord live stream, or maybe a YouTube stream. All right. So thank you guys so much again for joining the stream tonight. Make sure you guys smash up the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell. Want to buy the new Rapid Fire? What is the recommended account to start with? So we don't really like to give recommendations. That is a question you can ask in the Discord. There are other users using Rapid Fire. I am currently not using Rapid Fire. I am currently just using SAR Indicator, but I will be testing Rapid Fire out again as well. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for the lovely testimonials from those 2 individuals. We will be sending you guys a Swing Trade Pros hoodie, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys again. Have a wonderful week, and happy holidays from the STP